Hey everyone, part of this video I want to show off just how strong the Barber is. Let's go here. This is a very high level Nightmare Dungeon. If I remember correctly, we have like a decent amount of damage reduction, but not like we're not targeting it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the dungeon, I'm going to take out all my glyphs, and then we're just going to see how much damage we're doing. Currently we're rocking 5 Paragon boards, level 92. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 100 because we've already killed Lilith. Was using the bug, but you know, we'll go over that a bit later. So, what I wanted to show off is Barber just does a ton of damage. This is a tier 86, and with how the scaling is, obviously Blizzard updated Nightmare Dungeon scaling from before the patch. You don't need as much damage as you did before. Damage reduction is much more important for pushing. And you don't even need AoE damage because the Barber kind of takes care of it for you. Yeah, normally, let me actually swap Wrath of the Berserker out. I was using that for the Lilith fight, but for dungeons I normally do Steel Grasp. And part of what I want to show off here is that I honestly think you could play any build right now, any core skill, and you'll be totally fine clearing content, because the Barber allows you to do a bunch of AoE damage, regardless of if you have a single target or not, right? So something like that, crazy. You just do that over and over again. Easy to clear content, group everything up, hit it once, boom, you're good to go. Let's, again, I'm going to do another experiment. I don't think this one's going to work as well. The entire build is designed around me being HotA. I'm just going to swap to Upheaval right now. Not even going to swap the gloves. This is only a rank 5 Upheaval. We're randomly in a, you know, tier 86. We've got the Barber, we've got Steel Grasp. Let's group some stuff up and hit it. There you go. So, this is kind of what I meant when I said Season 1, you know, we got a lot stronger. I think any build could work. It's because of how strong the Malignant Hearts are. I'm a little worried moving forward because the D4 team, from my understanding, is going to remove the hearts, right? So seasonal content isn't necessarily going to stick around. They reserve the right to keep it, like bring it back in like a future patch, but they are by default not adding it like immediately, right? So the Barb going into next season is not going to have as much flexibility as I'm showing off right now. You know, like I said, not an optimized builds, we're getting shit on, but for the second half of the video I want to show off the Berserk Ripping Bug. How it works is if you have the Berserk Ripping aspect on with the Barber, whenever the Barber procs, it takes that Barber damage, turns it into a 30% bleed, and then that new bleed gets applied to the next Barber's proc, which kind of goes exponential. The only thing that you need to do is keep Berserking up. So as long as you have Berserking when the Barber procs, it's going to work. So obviously we just crit for 48 million, and Lilith is going to die. She doesn't take bleed damage in the air, so there's a bit of like some funky stuff that happens during this fight. But this is the first time I've used one of the more unethical builds to kill Lilith. I'm going to post it as a separate video just for like documenting my progress over the seasons, and you can check out the full vid there. But I don't have an optimized build. We're like level 92. Last season we put in hundreds of attempts on this fight, so I have the fight down to a T. The kill, we didn't get hit once, but just being able to do so much damage makes it so much easier. So once again, this season is the season of the Barber. You can make any builds you want work, in my opinion, as long as you're rocking the Barber. You can use the other hearts too. I think the builds would be totally fine. But really, if you're struggling and you want to get a big power boost, just put the Barber on. With the changes they made recently, Wrathful Invokers drop a lot in Nightmare Dungeons. It's much easier to get by just playing the game, so would recommend that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this enlightens some of you, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.